Hello everyone, welcome to Tommy's Station. Today's video is the results of a long overdue look at my Hornby Class 37, which dates back to the 80s, I believe. So without further ado, let's have a look. So what I've done, I've made a few changes to the couplings. For example, I fitted NEM pockets and couplings. So what I'll do, I'll just remove the one from the front because there we go. That's just to show that I fitted them on both ends, but when it's being used for passenger work, I won't need it, obviously. Now then, this has obviously an end pocket at the rear. So what I'll do, I'll reverse it now onto the wagons, coaches I mean. There we are. Right, now, this had a Ringfield motor when I originally bought this about 15 years ago. I was collecting locos ready for my layout. This was quite cheap from what I remember. It was a very poor runner, extremely noisy, no traction, so I didn't use it for a long time, even after I built the layout. Then what I did, I installed two Hornby Ringfield motors. It's a long story. One motor came from my Mallard bogie tender. Anyway, I was watching Bill one day when he was repairing someone's loco who had already made the same modification fitted to Hornby Ringfield motors, and he noted that the wiring was wrong. And when I looked at mine, I realized my wiring was wrong. So what I did, I copied Bill's wiring and it improved it. Instead of the motors fighting against each other, they were running a bit better, but still typical Hornby Ringfield noises. So what I've done now, I've installed two 12-volt CD motors, and also I had one new pack, a set of gears for the Hornby Ringfield. So what I've done, I've mixed and matched the gears on both bogies to get the best possible results I can. So it's a lot better, a lot better. What you will hear are the noises of the gears. I can't do much more about that. So apart from some minor detailing, I haven't done much more to it. Like I say, it's a long overdue overhaul of this loco. It's a shame to have it up on the shelf and not use it. So we go. A huge difference to how it was. Now, according to my speed controller, this is on about 3 amps, 3 volts, sorry, not 3 amps, 3 volts. If it was 3 amps, it'd be on fire. So I'm more than happy now how it's running. To be honest, I have spent quite a few hours taking out the bogies, taking off the gears, swapping and changing, and I even took off the press-on gear that you get with the kit. These are Strathclyde 12-volt CD motors. I find that they're quite good, so I tend to use those now in my Limas mostly. I don't have many Hornby locos with a Ringfield motor system. So I'm more than happy with how this is running now. So instead of it languishing up on the shelf, I can now use it. Yeah, so the only noise now is actually from one of the bogies. These Hornby motors have metal motor casings, and the pegs that the gears run on can wear. And you wouldn't think that plastic can wear down metal, but it can. So slowing it right down. Oh, my camera's playing them now. There we go. So this is my there we go. Right, so I'll put it on to automatic start now. So this controller of mine has that brake function and automatic start off. So here we go. That's on automatic now. Oh, very happy how it's running now. When I think of the hours, and I mean hours, stripping down these Ringfield motors, both Hornby and Lima, trying to clean them or get them to run better, and then have the springs bouncing all over the place and never to be seen again. Once I started fitting CD motors, I never looked back. There's far less maintenance. You don't have to take them apart, clean the commutator, and etc. etc. As everyone knows who's worked on them, they can be a pain. So these CD motors are basically maintenance free. You just need to lubricate the gears and the axles, and that's it. Like I say, the amount of voltage they use is nothing. So I'm running it slowly up over the incline just to show that how it can pull with very little voltage. I go for the 12 volt CD motors now. I have used a couple of 6 volts, but I prefer the 12s. Just pick the speed up a touch. Yeah, like I say, a long overdue overhaul of this loco. The body is totally unmarked. It has that semi-shiny finish to it, but that's how Hornby made them. And again, I thought it's a shame not to try and do something with it. So what I'll do now, I'll get it to slow down automatically. If I can time this right. Probably not, but never mind. So there it is, an automatic slowdown. There we go. So what I'll do now, I'll just manually move it forwards. Stop it there. So one thing I forgot to mention was I also added some crew, a driver and his mate, front and rear. Oh, just rear is just a mate. He's keeping an eye on the on the workings. So that's it now. I'm very happy how it's running. These CD motors are definitely well worth installing. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye now.